Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Janae, if you didn't know, and today's video is another missing persons case. So if you're ready, let's go. Okay, so I know I said it's a missing persons case, but it's actually an update on a missing persons case that I did on my channel. I don't even know how long ago, but that video will be posted here so that you guys can go and watch it right quick, because I'm not going to go into all of the details. Well, it wasn't really a lot of details to begin with, so I might end up going into all the details, but y'all should still go watch that video anyways, just, for support. But yeah, so like I said, this is an update video on a video that I've already done, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all like a little brief recap, I guess. So back in February of this year, there was a young lady found in East Point on the 2200 block of Ben Hill Road in East Point, Georgia. And she, like I said, she was found deceased, and they put up a picture of her and they were trying to get her identified. But unfortunately, nobody was coming forward to identify this young lady. But all that changed in April when the young girl's parents identified her. However, they decided to, y'all, I don't know what my kids got going on out there. They playing together and they meshing well, so I'm not really gonna bother them. But if y'all hear like thumping and bumping, it's my children. But anyways, like I was saying, the parents of this young lady, they came forward and they identified her as their daughter. However, they chose to keep her identity private. But if y'all know me, y'all know that I couldn't just take the fact that her parents claimed her. I was very happy about that fact that the parents had claimed this young girl. However, I just wanted to know for my own personal, mental space. I don't know. I just needed to know who this girl was. I'm not going to tell y'all who she is, and I really want to say her name, but I can't because I'm going to respect the parents' privacy on that matter. But, excuse me. But let me just say, she was a beautiful young lady. She was a dancer. In her earlier years, she was 16 years old at the time of her death, so she was still very young. But in her even younger years, she was a dancer. She was so beautiful. She's so cute. And she actually wasn't even from Georgia originally. She was from Illinois. And that's where she was a dancer at, and then she ended up moving here to Georgia. She was also a frequent runaway, so I guess that kind of explains why she went unidentified for 2 months. But then at the same time, kind of not really, right? Because it's a couple of things that I not necessarily find weird, but that I just got questions about her parents and why she wasn't, I don't know, identified earlier, I guess. But because in my opinion, I don't care how many times a child runs away, right? I don't care if they are frequent runaways. I don't care if they do this for a living, okay? I'm gonna report my child missing every single time. Every time. And I expect the police to help me try to find them every time. I don't care. Period, point blank. I don't care how many times a kid run away. I don't care if this is their career goals, whatever the case may be. Find this child, because it's a child. But for her to be missing, and let me just say this. I'm not going to say that there wasn't a missing persons report filed, but I will say that I didn't find a missing persons report that was filed, okay? And I went digging. Real deep, okay? I was on family members' pages and ain't nobody said nothing about her there. I went to her friends' pages. I went to her pages, because you know how people be in the comments, come home or RIP or whatever the case may be. baby, there was nothing, okay? Like, nobody had reported this baby missing. And because at the end of the day, she was a baby. She's 16 years old. So that kind of like, I don't know, struck me as weird. And then the fact that she wasn't, I don't know, like somebody else had to tell the parent that she was missing. Not that she was missing. Okay, so look, chill out. Okay, so look, here's how it went. She went missing and they posted photos of a young girl. Now, granted, I'll tell y'all in a minute about that. But a friend of the family went to the child's mother and said like, hey, there's a missing person. You know, there's a Jane Doe. She kind of looked like, your daughter. You might want to check into that. And so that's when the parents contacted the police, and then they were able to identify this young lady. Granted, I don't think that this photo looks like the young lady who this is. Like, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I really don't. But for a friend to see this picture and be like, maybe, and the parents to see it and not be like, maybe, like, and y'all don't really know where your child is, so you wouldn't even just like any slight description of a child that's missing that could be my baby. I'm out here, like, we foot to pavement. Like, come on now. Even because they did have the skin color correct and they did have the freckles correct, and that was about it. Everything else to me didn't really and the hair color, but everything else didn't really resemble. But just based off hair color alone, I'm like, that's my baby. Based off freckles alone, that could be my baby. Based off of the skin tone alone, that could be my baby. Like, I don't care. Any little slight piece of whatever, I'm going to say that could potentially be my child, especially if they're not in my care. I don't care. Especially if they're not at home, right? Like, I don't know. It was just real weird to me that it took 2 months for this baby to be identified. But in any event, she was identified and she has her final resting place. She can definitely rest now. And yeah, that is pretty much the update. But if y'all are curious, because I'm not just gonna be y'all, because I know y'all want to know, just like I wanted to know. So if y'all potentially put in the hashtag forever16, y'all may or may not, because I don't really know. I didn't put in the hashtag. I just went, trolling on people's comments. Y'all might be able to find out, what I found out. Y'all might be able to see this beautiful young girl, this beautiful young dancer who described herself as funny, loud, and short. I think that is so cute. She described herself as funny, loud, and short. It's super cute. But anyways, yeah, like I said, if y'all put in the hashtag forever16, y'all might be able to find out who this funny, loud, and short little girl is, or was, unfortunately. And yeah, that is all the video that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.